Let's start with something a little bit more easygoing. Let's talk about our haters.
Yeah, if I may, look. Every time politics comes up, right? Obviously, I'm somewhat conservative. Tr, you feel free to identify yourself how you feel, but I left the Dems in 2010 because it was whole lot of goofy stuff, right? So every time I speak from a political standpoint, I'm more experienced on how things work on the left because that's how I was raised. That's where I came from. But check this out. Y'all have dropped the ball on yourselves. And it's not hard to make fun of y'all. It's really not because y'all have hurt yourselves so many times that you make it easier for the other side to do what they do, right?
Yeah.
Check this out, TR. I'm gonna read some names off to you. You tell me what these names have in common. Toasty Gabbard, Lindy Lee, RFK, Kristen Cinema, Robin Webb, Karine Jean Pierre, Hillary Castle, Joe Rogan, Donald Trump.
Yeah, they've all
These
left
are
the Democratic Party.
They all left the Democratic Party. Y'all push out people that don't y'all used to be more conservative. Let's be real. We talked
Yeah.
about blue dog
They were the
Democrats
ones
before.
they deported the most people.
Yeah. So y'all pushed y'all at first I thought it was just the men they were getting up out of there. They pushing women out of here too. Kristen
Yeah.
Cinema, by the way, is a part of the alphabet community. And even she's had enough of y'all. So what are we doing right now? Like y'all
Oh,
sitting
the
here
biggest
criticizing.
loser chick. She was well, I don't know what her ideologies were. I'm blanking on her name. The chick from Biggest Loser, the trainer. Jillian Mike.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's been wild with it lately,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we have to talk about her a different day. But yeah, I forgot she used to lean left. She sure
Yeah.
did. Yeah. So I say all this to say, all the things that y'all dealing right now is self-sustained wounds. You have
Mhm.
isolated everybody who's not in the alphabet community and who is not pro baby deletion. Those are the two biggest things that y'all stood on. And it's been proven time and time again that people are not as passionate about those things as you thought they were. Y'all are to go along, get along, business as usual, folks, and you're not reading the room well. We have proven on this podcast time and time again that you're losing support among men, you're losing support among black men, and lately, I'm starting to see more and more conservative women emerge and talk their stuff. Like there's tons of them. And I'm telling you, they all got thick skin because y'all been calling them coons and Uncle Toms and go get your butter biscuits. The truth of the matter is, TR, I don't want nobody's biscuits. I want to build my own. I want to build my own
First
bakery.
of all, pause.
I want to do for myself. I don't care who likes me or who don't like me. So this is funny to me. But I think for y'all that are getting emotionally attached to these people on the left, particularly Kamala Harris,
Hmm.
she was clearly baby while she was running. She refuses. She had the same opportunity to sit
And
down on
see,
these podcasts. What's up?
you being way too nice about this shit. Look, these people that you're trying to be nice to, they don't care. Look, another Sambo podcast. This you playing hide and seek with the comments. I was like, hey, actually, what did I say? I said we only had comments of bots or grown men crying. You must have done one of those. Definitely, he did one of those. The
Yeah.
fact that, and then there's this one, get your butter biscuits. You know who made threats. Again, this was a conversation about Charlie Kirk getting deleted. And these idiots thinking that this guy is on the MAGA side. This guy on the MAGA side. How many times do we know? I mean, we know plenty of people that have left that don't align with their parents. They do the opposite of their parents. And this guy was this guy was a damn furry. He was with a training dude. So this is how these people are aligning themselves with these sensitive Kamala Harris following. She ain't got no black husband. She ain't got no black kids. And these are the people that who are following Kamala Harris. I can't stand these motherfuckers. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm glad we're having this conversation though, because most of y'all are fucking a bunch of bitches. That's what y'all are. Y'all just a bitch ass, hoe ass motherfuckers. You ain't got no girlfriend. You ain't got no wife. These are the things that this is why you can't move ahead in life because you got to stroll to the fucking polls. You follow these bitches to these fucking. They told you to fucking listen to Kamala Harris. They told you to do everything what Kamala Harris did, and then all of a sudden, well, well, we didn't win, so we can't do anything else. No, You don't want to stand on your own. This is the problem with men in the last several years. You're acting out. You only get mad at us because we told you about yourselves, or you don't like things that we've said. Like, come on, this is some bitch ass shit. This is 100% some bitch ass shit. And you got too many men out here crying about this shit. Just a crying in the comments, crying on social media, going to the shade room and crying there because they only do this shit because they think they're gonna get some action from women, and they won't. The women don't want y'all. They want you for like food meals. They want you to spend money on them. You're not wifing any of these women up. The numbers show you guys are not getting married. You're like some fucking reverse incels or some shit. Like, you're watching other people live their life, and then you guys are upset because they said something that you don't like. And then the black man read it. Holy shit. You motherfuckers, you definitely need some goddamn help. I don't usually say this a lot because I don't believe in therapists, but you niggas need therapists. You fucking straight up need fucking therapists. That's my point of view.
Well, so much to be in the family show tonight. But
Yeah.
here's my thing, man. I don't deal with emotional men very well. And if you are not a man who can listen to the other side, because my thing is always, I can deal with your disagreements, but when you start throwing these insults out, it's like, all right, now you
Yeah, you can't
just,
work with them. You can't listen
yeah,
to them.
you're not
You
listening.
don't like something. Okay,
You're
tell us
not
why you don't
at
like it.
all. Yeah,
But
prove me wrong.
yeah,
Prove me wrong. Because we literally, when Kamala Harris dropped her plan for black men, TR, we literally went through that plan line by line and
yeah.
broke it down. How about you do something like that?
It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal for Black Americans.
Halfway through the
And
plan, she shifted away from black men to change the
yeah,
language to people of
yeah,
color.
yeah.
It's
She
like,
changed
how
it to
many
people
times
of
are y'all
color.
gonna fall for this?
Yeah. And
Goodness.
I dropped this in our other chat where we are seeing Mayor Adams, and Mayor Adams was not a good mayor. Like, he was walling out too. But when he saw that the writing was on the wall, that motherfucker got in line. I'm sorry. If you got a president that is a man of action, you got to get in line. I don't understand what you guys are doing. Biden's not in the office anymore. You have to be able to work with the president in the best interests of your city and your state. This isn't about like just fight the president, because we're seeing that happen in Chicago. They think they're above. Well, not above. Well, I don't know if they've broken any laws. Well, the Brandon Johnson, I don't know if he's broken any laws, but we've seen them like just have constantly criminal, not criminal, but they have a ton of shootings. They have a lot of crime going on in Chicago. That's okay to y'all? These are black kids being murdered. I'm going to strike that, but being deleted, and you guys are okay with that. You got more smoke for us. You got more smoke for black conservatives. You got more smoke for Trump. We can't do anything in your life. I mean, you might be mad at Trump or whatever because he's changing some things, and maybe you worked for the government because you guys all got fired because you had a job that you weren't needed for. But everybody else, we're not affecting your lives. So why are you mad at us? We can't do anything to y'all. You guys just want to drop the comments. You want to say these things, and you guys are more mad at us because we're not blind. We haven't drank the Kool-Aid. Like, you can do your own stuff, but you cannot acknowledge. I mean, you guys refuse to acknowledge Kamala Harris was a terrible candidate. If she was such a great candidate, then why is she like doing a book tour? Why is she's supposed to be the face of the party now?
Oh,
Why is
speaking
she
of
doing
that
it?
book tour, TR, by the way, she is backtracking everything that she said. She keeps
Yep,
switching positions
throwing
on Joe
everybody under the
Biden.
bus.
Everybody under the bus, to the
Yep,
point where now there's even more Democratic donors coming out right now that are
yep,
talking about how full of it she is.
yep.
But you
So,
know what? Just be happy in your delusion. Let me make one more. I'm gonna make two more points
I mean, I
really
was
quick
making my
too.
point, but whatever. You go
Oh, you
ahead.
know what? Go ahead. Land your plane.
This dude, motherfucker. Anyways, the whole point in all of this, and you men, you're gonna have to like buck the fuck up, because when Trump is out of the office, I don't believe that there's going to be another Democrat that's going to get into the office. You motherfuckers should be making a lot of money. Your 401k should be popping. You should probably be in crypto. This isn't investment advice, but there's a lot of things that are helping you propel forward. the majority of the people that are upset about the student loans are the people that are really mainly women. And so they took out these crazy student loans. So what? Trump's supposed to save those people? When did we start doing stuff like that? When did that become like people that didn't go to college or people that didn't graduate? They got to start paying for the degrees or the student loans of people that took out these loans or took out these loans at these fucking public publicly funded schools. When did we have to start being the ones that have to take care of them? Where do they do that at? I don't understand why this generation got so goddamn soft. You listen to a bunch of women that tell you how to run your household. You listen to men, Barack Obama, telling you that you're lucky that, and I'll never forget this, but you're lucky that Michelle's not here. When did somebody's wife become bigger than your household? I don't understand why men act like this. I really don't. I mean, women, yeah, they're emotional. That's fine. But the men, you guys are some wimps. You guys are some goddamn simps, you son husbands. It's everything. I understand why women pick bears. I get it now. Because if they have to choose between you leading them and picking a goddamn bear, they're going to pick the fucking bear because you motherfuckers are weak. You strolled to the polls. You did that cucks for Kamala, black women for Kamala, black cuck men for Kamala. You did all this shit, and she's not married to a black man, and she ain't got no black kids. This is why I don't understand. I don't get this, but it is what it is, though. I better cut my rant short because we're not monetized, but this video definitely won't be monetized when we do.
I'm gonna just end it on this. How bad do y'all want this to get when you disrespect people that disagree with you or try to silence them? Which, by the way, we now know that Facebook and Google have both admitted that they have censored people with
Yeah.
conservative ideas.
Oh, I didn't
They
even.
basically
Damn.
confirmed it, right?
I wish we got a chance to
But
talk about that
here,
stuff. That was a big deal.
it was. But here's some other things to consider, TR. So just today, 2 dead, 8 wounded in a church shooting and fire in Michigan. Just recently, Ice Cube's tour bus was firebombed, suspected to be linked to people associated with Antifa, not confirmed yet.
Yep.
We had ICE employees that were stalked and doxxed. 8 women were arrested for following and filming the personal addresses and families of ICE employees and posting online. We talked about Charlie Kirk. We talked about January 6th. We talked about the Gretchen
Well,
Whitmer kidnapping.
January 6th, it's been proven that they sent about 250 feds in that crowd.
But
So,
my point is, we're
well, I'm
creating
just
this
saying that's
civil
something that we didn't get a
unrest.
chance to talk about.
Yeah.
Another right wing conspiracy proven true again.
So my point is, we're creating all this civil unrest and frustration because people aren't listening. They're not freely exchanging ideas, right? This is what happens when that continues to happen. When you keep silencing people and insulting people and telling them to shut up, you create a society where this is going to become a constantly occurring thing. What you're also doing is you're creating a society where people are going to say one thing and vote a completely different way privately. So
Yep.
how do you want it to be?
We saw that
How do you
happen.
want it to be?
Yep. And yeah, and just to go back to that Google thing, I mean, we already knew they did this. Mark Zuckerberg admitted to doing it on Capitol Hill, and then also Elon exposed Twitter with the Twitter files. So with the Hunter Biden laptop, so they did a lot of fuck shit that you guys would never let anybody else get away with. That's why that's the mind blowing thing. And for me to think that this next generation man coming up, nope, the best thing you can do is find a tribe and build that tribe. That's it. The people that want to rock with you, they're going to rock with you. A lot of times the people that look like you are not going to be the people that are going to rock with you because they're all drinking the Kool-Aid. They're all drinking, Democrats bad, or Donald Trump bad, or Republicans bad, conservatives bad. This would have been the best opportunity for people that do not rock with any of those parties and create your own party. But it doesn't matter now because you don't need the black vote. This was proven. Trump proved it. You don't need the black vote to win.
And it proves my theory too. We are nothing but a political booty call. The
Yep.
Dems go out to the club with the LGBT, and they go out with the Mexican folks. They go hang out with them at the club, and then they call us once every 4 years, like, "Hey, you up?"
Yep.
Because they ain't making no progress
They
over
need you
here.
get in
So,
line. Hey, I need my
so
rent paid.
you are the political booty call. The
Yep.
political power that we did have is declining and it's fading, and we did absolutely nothing for it but put somebody in office that gave us change and hope that we can believe in.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, and this is just an a warning. Some of y'all, you get messy in the comments. You're probably gonna get hidden. Like that one guy, they're playing with the comments. I don't give a shit. This is our channel. We can say, and I mean, we don't want to piss off YouTube, even though they were banning people for telling the truth. There's some lines that we don't want to cross, though. But at the end of the day, you get messy in the comments, you're either going to get shadow banned from the channel, or your comments going to get deleted. I mean, we can do whatever. We don't do that. Oh, we want to be able to say whatever we want. Nah, there's plenty of other channels on there. Take your ass to IG and play in the shade room and watch what happens.
And the last thing I'm gonna say is, contrary to popular belief, I don't think a political party will save us. You need to save yourself.
Yeah.
Save yourself. Go out there and get it and save yourself.
Yep. Yep. And expect more from your elected officials instead of people just saying shit just for clicks and engagement. So, but all right. Now that we got that off our chest.